News summary, good evening. The Chief of Staff of the Seychelles Defense Forces, Colonel Jean Atala, has said that officers in the Defense Forces are not supposed to use arms to cause harm or threaten civilians. He said that in response to a private notice question from the Leader of the Opposition in the National Assembly this morning. The Leader of the Opposition, Sébastien Pillet, was seeking clarifications on the rules of engagements towards civilians during an operation. Colonel Atala also explained that the use of arms in operations where the Army provides support to police officers is guided by the Police Force Act. The Minister for Transport, Anthony Dejac, says that the national carrier Air Seychelles is solvent and its 5-year plan is surpassing expectations. Minister Dejac was speaking during question time in the National Assembly this morning. In an answer to a question by the MNE for Plaisance, the minister said the company's financial situation has improved by $109.5 million over the past 2 years. Minister Dejac reminded the Assembly that when the airline was facing bankruptcy in 2020, it had a $146 million debt. The airline's debt at present stands at $29.3 million. The Tourism Environmental Sustainability Levy, which is supposed to take effect on the 1st of August, is now being rediscussed. This decision was taken after a meeting held by the Ministry of Finance, National Planning and Trade with representatives of tourism establishments and yacht operators yesterday afternoon. During the meeting, almost all representatives agreed with the tax to be collected for the protection of the environment, but they did not agree with the modalities, such as the collection of payments, the tax rate, and Booking.com. The Secretary of State for Finance, National Planning and Trade, Patrick Payette, said that they will inform the representatives by tomorrow because the regulation needs to be gazetted by this week.
As you know, a significant reform is being done in regards to international taxation. And we are currently discussing with the OECD. And soon, Booking.com and other operators charging Seychelles internationally, even though they are not based in Seychelles, they will be taxed in Seychelles. Tourism establishment from the industry, they want a flat rate, but this is something that we'll have to rediscuss. But in regards to the 3% card deduction, this is something that we won't be able to do anything. Definitely for us, we were in the final stage of finalizing the regulation. But however, there's further amendments that needs to be done as part of the Revenue Administration Act. And we feel that maybe before National Assembly goes into recess, this is a proposal that we want to engage with them.
The prison services, in collaboration with the University of Seychelles, facilitated a training on restorative justice. The session allows the prison staff and police officers to focus on the rehabilitation of offenders through reconciliation with the victims and the community at large. The session focused mainly on having criminal justice. The prison commissioner reiterated on the importance of this program that was initiated by the previous superintendent and says they are now ready to implement it.
I've been invited to reintroduce restorative justice and bring across some of the basic concepts with examples, with some practical examples as well. So I'm hoping to really be able to bring understanding around this different approach. And I'm hoping that communities and government will begin to engage in conversations around restorative justice as one approach and alternative to the criminal justice system. And tomorrow I will be probably recapping a lot of what I'm covering today. We'll be having some panel discussions as well, really in comparison with Seychelles and South Africa, and looking at trends and developments in the field as well.
Tourism, education and sports featured in discussions between the new Polish ambassador to Seychelles and President Ramkalawan this morning. This was after the Polish ambassador, Marislaw Gojc, presented his accreditation document to the president at State House. He is the fourth Polish ambassador to be accredited to Seychelles. He is based in Kenya.
But in my opinion, we can then should be deeper and richer interaction, economic, especially economic interaction between our countries. And I'm really looking forward to discussing with our Chilean partners and how we can improve the existing links that exist between our two countries for both countries' benefits. That's a very important thing, that both countries benefits, and we are looking for local partners for investment, especially hotel investment. We talk about cultural relations, twinning cities also, because we have no twinning cities with Seychelles, and other fields like education. And I think that this event can be just a stepping stone. We'll talk about tourist representation in Poland, because Seychelles are very, very popular in Poland. And we have 40 million people, inhabitants, and 40 million, half of them go abroad for holidays. And they're looking for opportunity, possibility to visit your country.
Seychelles and the rest of the world celebrates International Day for the Conservation of Mangroves Ecosystem tomorrow. In a message for the occasion, the minister responsible for environment and climate change, Flavien Joubert, has spoken on the importance of protecting this ecosystem.
In his message, Minister Joubert says the protection of hundreds of thousands of kilometers of coastline is among one of the most important functions of mangroves forest, reducing the impacts of climate change. It also reduces the vulnerability of coastal areas, which provide livelihoods for millions of people, including small island developing states like Seychelles. The message adds that Seychelles, as a small island developing state, has not failed to contribute to the protection of the mangrove ecosystem in its archipelago. On the global platform, Seychelles is committed to protecting 100% of its mangrove forest by 2030 through its national determined contributions, and efforts have been accelerated to achieve this target even before this timeline. On the latest updates, Seychelles has achieved more than 80% of this target, and efforts are underway for more mangrove forest to gain protection status. The message noted that more partners, especially from the private sector, are coming forward to help the government in protecting this ecosystem, with the latest additions being the Absa Bank of Seychelles and the new Avani Hotels Resort and Spa in the adoption of coastal mangrove wetlands.
Bye for now.